Imagine a world where the line between human and beast is blurred by biology, instinct, and an unbreakable biological imperative. You are part of a society governed by the rigid hierarchy of alphas and omegas, but you find yourself bound to an alpha who defies every rule, wild, untamed, and dangerously unpredictable. But when a rival pack threatens to tear your fragile bond apart, you realize that survival isn't just about following the laws of nature. It's about embracing the feral instincts that simmer beneath the surface. Welcome to Feral, the second spicy, intense, and emotionally charged installment in Alessandra Hazard's The Wrong Alpha series. If you love shifter romance tropes, enemies to lovers dynamics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of surrendering to a connection that defies logic and safety, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in paranormal romance, blending the visceral tension of primal dominance with the profound heat of a bond that refuses to be broken. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's reluctant acceptance of his mate, a male whose reputation for volatility is only matched by his intensity. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of pine and musk, the hum of latent aggression, and the creeping dread and anticipation of knowing that every glance is a challenge and every touch is a claim. Hazard excels at capturing the psychological pull of the forbidden, making every moment of resistance feel like a futile struggle against an inevitable magnetic force. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular feral alpha trope and the brilliant opposites attract dynamic. This isn't just about finding love, it's about navigating a relationship built on power imbalances, ancient instincts, and an undeniable soul-deep connection. Watching the protagonist challenge the alpha's authority, forge a tentative trust amidst the chaos, and completely shock arrogant courtiers with their stubborn refusal to be broken is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the romance to life, perfectly capturing the deep, rumbling voices of the alpha hero and the breathless tension of the omega, making every intimate moment feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular suspense and the romantic tension, the soul of The Wrong Alpha lies in its characters and the heavy burden of truth. The protagonist isn't just a victim of fate, he is a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of accepting a love that demands everything. The emotional anchor of the story is the fierce, complicated bond between the leads, a relationship built on shared trauma and a mutual desire to protect each other from a world that wants to control them. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark feel just as impactful as the explosive, heart-pounding confrontations with the past. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major threat reveals itself, targeting both the alpha and his mate, forcing them into a desperate, high-stakes confrontation. The finale is a breathtaking display of emotional courage, strategic brilliance, and raw, unbridled passion. They don't just survive the assault, they embrace their destiny, delivering a deeply satisfying, emotionally resonant, and incredibly steamy payoff that cements their bond forever. Feral is a triumph of the paranormal romance genre. It is smart, spicy, and unapologetically intense. Alessandra Hazard has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of being claimed by a monster, or rather, loving the man who helps you fight them. Plug in your headphones, lock your doors, and join the journey. The rules are unnatural, but their love is real.